What's Firehouse meant to you during this whole process?
What it's meant to me, a lifesaver, like I said, helping hands. I felt the pain on me. I woke up in flames. I jumped up and then it was like a vortex. It was just like, woof, you know. They sent me to St. Vincent's first. And then after St. Vincent's couldn't do nothing with no burn victim, they immediately shipped me down here to UAB. And I was all in daycare from December 3rd all the way to the end of January. So in that amount of time, they said every time that they put you to sleep, that's a surgery. I've been put to sleep more than 15 times in hydrotherapy. It was rough because I got grafts from my kneecap to my hip on both legs. I had one burn that was significant because it burned me all the way to the bone, and that's what took so long for it to heal.
While Mr. Looney was in our program, the support that he entailed was twofold, not only through the general shelter, but also specific services through our Respite program. While he was within the shelter, we would do meals 4 times a day, breakfast, lunch, snack, and dinner. We'd also provide him with clothing, taking care of his bedding, hygienic materials, and anytime he needed to take a shower, take care of himself. On the Respite side, Mr. Looney utilized our medication payments, copay payments, and transportation. The most challenging moment while Mr. Looney was in our care was when he got sepsis from his infected wounds. This was an extremely stressful time where we all were really worried about his life and well-being, period. And there was a time where I was really afraid that we were going to lose him. The Firehouse overcame this barrier by utilizing a home health service. I believe her name was Miss Paula, who was extremely talented and skilled in taking care of Mr. Looney and being able to change his wounds to keep them healthy and to prevent the prolonged development of infection.
Once I got better and got off the walker and stuff like that, she said, well, your time is running up in respite, you know what I mean? So I'm seeking, I get you a house, and you wanna move, you think you can cook for yourself and take care of yourself? I like, yeah, man, I would love to do that.
Mr. Looney, in many ways, is an ideal candidate for housing. He was previously chronically homeless. He had some pretty tragic major medical issues going on. When he got stable enough medically to transition into permanent supportive housing, he was sent by Miss Green to One Roof, which is an umbrella organization here in Birmingham that clients go to get assessed for which housing program is appropriate for them. So after that, they reached out to me and we gladly accepted him into our permanent supportive housing. He's a perfect candidate for it.
I feel like Firehouse came into my life to be my first family because I never had a family, because I lost my family in all the troubles and tribulations that I've been through, you know what I mean? So it's been my pathways out of poverty. And if I would have went back to St. Clair County where I'm from, I wouldn't have had my nurse to come change my bandages, and I sure enough would have got septic, and I sure enough would have died.
What I see that we really do at Firehouse is we're in a war against hopelessness. Mr. Looney was suffering without hope and was in a really unstable living environment. He just needed some help, and that's what we're here to do. We're here to serve. Hearing his story and how that we're able to provide him a little glimmer of hope in a hopeless situation, it's what I get up for every morning.